Where the road to immortality begins for most teams, we're underway from Wild Card Weekend. He's going to field this at the 2. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
At their own 28-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. May will throw to get us started here. Oh, it's intercepted. What a start. And the Falcons force the turnover on the first series of this game. Well, Brock, I highly doubt all the plays will go as well as that one. But this coverage starts off the game with a major W.
That's all you could ask for right there. You come out so focused, so dialed into your game plan. You start this game strong, and you quickly throw a wrench into their opening script on the other side. That starts to play head games, and it certainly gives your defense a ton of confidence.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who are going to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Finds him over the middle. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Hurts now from the gun. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the 49ers get the football just short of their 20 after the interception and return. 49ers to the line. 1st and 10.
At their own 19-yard line.
Running right is Bigsby. Nice cutback. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers pick it up and get points on the ensuing drive. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you...
Oh, and it's no good. So an early hiccup after the touchdown as the score will stay at 6-zip. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Evans now to return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Throw is there, Trey McBride. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage. The trusty tight end.
Pushes it towards his running back, but it's going to wind up incomplete. That brings up 4th down. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. Jeremy Crawshaw, the one who's going to send this away. Starts his return from the 23. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. They give up the gut to Bigsby. There's the intensity we expect in the playoffs. Defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, he called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
May now from the gun. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. This is close, but I think they stopped him short, partner. Yep, spots at the 37. It's going to be third down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
It's on target to Williams. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that means it'll be first down, San Francisco.
You know, they really love that trade route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
And now it's Bigsby. Rolling into enemy territory. At the 20. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers make it a 12-point game in the first.
Feed the beast. Second time now we've called touchdown for him.
Bringing pressure, and it's blocked. A foul free up the middle. It's a breakaway. The 30. And against all odds, they get the block and return it all the way for 2.
Well, I know you, Kate, and you know me, and I think we would both sign up for this kind of track meet. One side of it scampers all the way down the field with a big play. The other side, they don't hang their head for a second. Instead, they block it, and they scamper it all the way back the other way for 2 on the board.
His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. Falcons getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffled around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Hurts setting up to throw. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. They gain 11 on that play, and that's a Falcon first down. The toss now to Robinson. We're working a couple yards past the line. That one's going to be brought to an end by Shamar Stewart.
Don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Fits it through the middle. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. 49ers closing in, and down he goes. And a big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
A 10-yard loss on the play. It's second down.
1 quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. We've got the 49ers in front. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They have second down behind the sticks. Now Hurts. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be third and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Look at that power, deep left side. Brought in inside the 20. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with first and 10. A handoff for Robinson, running right. And he it. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Falcons cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Returnable from the 2. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 18-yard line.
Outside, so I'm staying inside, shutting you and I vibe to the boot. Like Tupac, I see the bunch of mean guys in the band and a tie. Going on the west side, giving side eyes. Ain't nobody that I really recognize, ain't surprised.
Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come, 1st and 10. Operated from the gun, here's May. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly throwing into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Danger, I say. You get this guy at the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Up the middle they go with Bigsby. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From the gun, it's May. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
May now on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down, and nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Going play action, May. On the move, headed right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
To the air yet again, May. Dumped off to his running back. Down the sideline inside the 40. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. They strike for 23 yards. And that gives the 49ers the 1st. Carry here for Bigsby. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Throwing is May. Near the goal line. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Bigsby will take it in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers make it a 9-point advantage. Mickey to add the PAT. And he gets this one to go after a couple of misses already in this game. And after the play, one of the Falcons still out there injured. So we'll get a brief stoppage here as they check on him. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Play action. Hurts has it. One's dropped for what would have been a nice game. That one intended for Trent McBride. And it's going to be 2nd down.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Hurts trying again on 2nd down. Left side into the hands of McBride. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
3rd down, give to Robinson. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Yeah, I get it. Fans will measure a running back's merit by touchdowns, yards, fantasy football world we live in. But as coaches and teammates, Kate, they want something a little bit more. They want to see plays like that. A guy who will always get the short yards in a critical spot like that.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Flush down out to his left. He's going to keep it this time. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. It's another 1st half mistake. He's intercepted again. Broke Quad Smith with a pick. And the 49ers take over inside the 35 after the interception and a spirited return.
Hey, we know in this league, takeaways are a big deal, but you get interception and chunk yards with it, that is a gold star effort.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. Offense in a hurry up here.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's made in the air. Escapes the pocket. Sends this to the end zone. And the defender comes away with it. Jack Jones has got it. And the Falcons get the football just short of their 20. That's the interception and return.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway. And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Throwing again on second down. Hurts. This is brought in. Big game for Smith and Jigba. He's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Got it, man, it's Drake London. And they're approaching midfield with that gain of 6. He's up to the 46. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at second. 2nd and 3 now.
46-yard line.
Hurts yet again. Oh, no, they get him yet again. The Tennessee rookie picks it off. And the 49ers get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run the football. Run it.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He's loaded another one up. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers will add to their lead at the end of the half. Mikatami to add the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the 49ers take a 3-possession lead.
Falcons 9.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Evans now to return. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
Their own 26-yard line.
They've got first down here with just 18 seconds to work with. Yep, as expected. They go to the ground to start this one off. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try to field goal right now.
What an injection of momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost and a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone.
Well, Kate, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
At their own 20-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down.
Here goes start. 30. Tight end on. Good.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. All right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. Evans now to return. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Starting the half with Robinson. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Dallas Turner there to bring him down.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. They go play fake with Hurts. Man downfield, and he finds London. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Drake London with the touchdown. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Falcons cut the lead down to 10.
26. Falcons 16. Fairbairn set to kick off.
That lead trimmed just a bit. Down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Fields this one at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
'49ers to the line. First and 10. It's a design boot. Flushed out of the pocket. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on second down. From the gun, it's a get to Bigsby. And they find them after just a yard, and it's third down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Throw here, third down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that third down.
Looking to return from the 29. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34. On the play fake, it's Hurts. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
7 yards. It's second down.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Now Hurts on third and long. He's trying to push the field. He's got it deep downfield. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that's a Falcon first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Robinson on the inside give. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Pressure coming, and it's Hurts. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. They'll throw, third and long. And they pick him off again! And the 49ers have it as he records the first interception of his young career.
Take over first and 10.
San Francisco to the line. It's first and 10. May off the play fake. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Picked off by Julian Love. And the Falcons will be down inside the opposing 35 as they take over interception.
Must be paying these guys day rate, not the hourly rate, because it took them just one play to answer interception for interception. We're right back, basically, to where we were 2 snaps ago, with a whole lot of excitement in between them.
It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
This offense has now left for some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
They go play action. Here's Hurts. Connects on the crosser. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps the stride moving. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Hurts on 1st down. Hits him on the out route. And this one does not go far.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate. It takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believe it, your guy can get there.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Back to throw, Hurts. Complete over the middle. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. He gets 6 on that play. And that is good enough for Atlanta. 1st down.
1st down, Falcons.
Tight end in motion now. 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Brought in. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons parlay the interception into points. Fairbairn now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Falcons cut it to a field goal game. Raleigh set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. He's going to field this at the 2. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. And this one is launched downfield. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. Running left with Bigsby. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. 3rd and long for him here. Builds up this one off to his running back, complete. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco. This is Bigsby. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
At the 34-yard line.
We're down to 1 quarter before we determine our wild card winner. The 49ers with the football, hoping to close out a playoff victory. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. May gets it to him on the screen. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Looks like the Falcons are opting for dime coverage for this third down. Here he goes, third and long. It's on target to Williams. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
They'll run this with Bigsby, and he's able to manage a couple on that run.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run, and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. They run it again with Bigsby. A lot of space ahead. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
What's up? Hey, what's up?
First, he lost the football. And the Falcons get to it. And they can't cobble a return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field. So just like that, Brock, a very nice drive ends in a whimper from that offense and a real roar from the defense, who get off the field by recovering that fumble.
Yeah, that defense was just getting walked backwards, and one of them finally said, enough is enough. And I'll tell you, the way they were moving the football offensively, I think you felt it, I felt it. A touchdown was coming, but that defense responded.
Excellent pickup to move the chains, 36 yards in the end. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. 1st and 10, run to Robinson. Moving there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instinct come to life.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch can still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, you got to take advantage of that opportunity. Defense just did.
Buys time, rolling right. He's going for it himself. This is brought in. Big gain for Smith and Jigba. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. They're out now, ready to punt it. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. This one's headed for the sideline and out. We'll get the mark. They say it's at the 9 where it crossed. 49ers to the line. 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's May. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
And all we can get is a yard here, bro. It's going to be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and
9.
He's back to throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. Big gain downfield. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. A pickup there of 39. And that gives the 49ers the first. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. 49ers only up by a few. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. They give up the gun to Bigsby. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout.
Hey, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Again, it's Bigsby. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Now whistles and a timeout taken quickly by the defense. 1:50 left to go. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Looking to throw. Well, still throwing, and this is intercepted. And the Falcons have some new life in the 4th.
I'm not going to lie, when he dropped back to pass, I was surprised they were willing to put it in the air. But how about this defense? They weren't surprised, and now they give their offense a chance to go win it.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Setting up to pass. Now trying to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. They're backed up. Not the stop they could afford, Brock, as this one loses yards.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Hey, Silver, don't touch that.
Throwing now. Trying to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
You never ever, as an offense like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
The entire season has led them here to this snap. They have to convert here on 4th down. Desperation time here. Trying to push deep downfield. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tyler Newman. And the 49ers make the play that should win.
Your blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting.